Morning, Blue Dragons! It's another day in paradise, and the weather is finally cooperating, and we're back at the beach. So the question is, what are you gonna do that's different? Because I do something different every single day. Every day I do something different, and it's all to bring you up and lift you into another realm. So we're going to start with circulating the energy through our bodies. So hands to the face, face to the sun, sun to the earth, earth to the feet, feet to the heart, heart to the hands, hands to the face, face to the sun, sun to the earth. I want to share Qi-Gong with the world. And that's why I've invited you here today to bring you into my world for a short period of time. I have 10 gifts that my father gave me. The first gift is the gift of health literacy, because you can't do better unless you know better. And you have to develop an awareness and a connection to your own body. And what I do all the time is I teach people about their diaphragm and how important the diaphragm is to push the air out of the lungs so more blood can get in. Breathing in is involuntary. You don't have to think about it. But breathing out, that's a conscious decision. And that's why I stress the out breath. I'm always stressing the out breath, because the more air that you get out, the more blood gets in. So the first exercise we normally do is to move the energy through the 14 meridians. And the second exercise we normally do is to shoot blood into the brain and cerebrospinal fluid into the brain. So why should you do Qi-Gong? Well, the main reason you should do Qi-Gong is because blood is manufactured in your bone marrow. And the reason why anybody dies is because the blood vessels can no longer carry the blood. Now, why would that be? Because the blood vessels are nourished by the blood. And if there's toxins in your blood, then the blood vessels over time narrow and start to collapse. Now, the singular most important thing about Qi-Gong is that we can prevent the accumulation of fat and toxins in your bone marrow, because the bone marrow is where the blood is manufactured. So if you've got fat and toxins in your bone marrow, then you're SOL. You're not going to have a high. So one of the things we can do is we can actually drum the body. Actually drum the body. And that makes up movements of medical Qigong. We can increase the flow of blood, nutrients, and oxygen to your brain. And secondarily, the lubrication of the brain is caused by cerebrospinal fluid. And there's a pump called the cranial pump that manufactures this fluid and sends it down through the spinal cord, the spinal column, and the dural tube to lubricate your spine. Now, at the base of the spine, there's a pump called the sacral pump that's protected by the sacral bone. And that pump pumps the cerebrospinal fluid back up to the brain. So there's got to be a particular movement that gets that fluid. Now, my master taught me that undisciplined habits of eating and drinking cause dirty water to accumulate in the cerebrospinal fluid. Undisciplined habits. That is the cause of dis-ease in your body. So why should you do Qi-Gong, and why am I sharing Qi-Gong with the world? Is to create discipline in your life of breathing, of meditation, of internal exercise, strengthening the 6 sphincters, which are ring muscles inside your body, which help your digestive system. Wow. So Qi-Gong is more than exercise. It's a philosophy of living. It is breathing the diaphragm to push the air out of the lungs. It is meditation, which is sitting still. And then it's movement. So stillness and movement. Now, when you go to sleep at night, are you aware that your heart rate slows down? Are you aware that your respiration rate slows down? Are you aware that your muscles relax? Are you aware that your brain waves slow down? All that happens when you fall asleep. Now, what if I could teach you inside of Qi-Gong how to do all those things while you are still awake? And that's what I call meditation. That's Qi-Gong meditation. Then we have herbs. We've got foods. We've got self-massage. Now, there's a few more things that are involved, but start at the beginning. And you have to start with the breathing, the meditation, the movements. And this is how you get started with Qi-Gong. Thank you. So now we're going to play some music that's going to excite you. Grains and beans, fruit and greens, roots and seeds, and salad greens. This is the food that you must eat so you can be the best on your feet. I want you to sing with me. Grains and beans, roots and greens, fruits and seeds, and salad greens. This is the food that you must eat so you can be the best on your feet. Double your water, cut your meat in half. Double your water, cut your meat in half. If you want your digestive system to last. 2 salads a day, 2 fruits too. This is the fiber you must chew. Double your water. Cut your meat in half. If you want your digestive system to last. 2 salads a day, 2 fruits too. This is the fiber you must chew. Grains and beans, roots and greens, fruits and seeds, and salad greens. Grains and beans, roots and greens, fruits and seeds, and salad greens. This is a food that you must eat if you want to be the best on your feet. This is a food that you must eat if you want to be the best on your feet. Now comment below if you want me to know what you had last night. Don't be ashamed. I won't make you famous. Grains and beans, roots and greens, fruits and seeds, and salad greens. This is the food that you must eat if you want to be the best on your feet. Double your water. Cut your meat in half if you want your digestive system to last. Double your water. Cut your meat in half if you want your digestive system to last. Grains and beans, roots and greens, fruits and seeds, and salad greens. Grains and beans, roots and greens, fruits and seeds, and salad greens. This is the food that you must eat if you want to be the best on your feet. Okay. So now that we got you all excited, all right, so left hand, back, right hand forward, bend your knees, stand up, flap your wings, bend your knees, stand up, flap, bend your knees. Now make sure you look at your backhand. Okay, now we're going to continue that motion over the head. Your fingertips are going to touch. You're going to turn. Make sure all the fingers connect at the bottom. Now, stand up, touch the fingertips, turn, bend your knees, fingertips touch at the bottom. Turn, stand up and touch, turn, bend your knees, make sure the fingertips connect. They have to connect. Make sure the fingertips connect. There's a very specific reason for this. Now, when you go to the gym, you don't think about what you're doing. You're doing repetitive movements, repetitive motions. Now we're going to speed it up. Look at your hands. Keep your eyes on your fingertips. That way you will always make the connection. Keep your eyes on your fingertips. Don't look at me. Look at your fingertips. Okay, now stop. Now we're going to change direction. Look at the fingertips connect. Turn. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Stand up, touch, turn, bend your knees. Now you may find it easier if you curve your fingertips like this, because you're supposed to be holding a Qi-Ball. So I'm going to make that suggestion that you curve your fingertips. So it looks like you're actually holding a ball. Okay, now we're going to speed it up. Now, this is a pump. Every time you go down and up, you're pumping cerebrospinal fluid. Every time you look at your fingertips, you're making an electrical connection. Now, I want you to spin your left arm forward and your right arm back. Oh, look at that. You've got that. That's great. Now, we want you to spin your left arm backwards and your right arm forwards. Oh, that's fabulous. You guys got this. You didn't overeat at Thanksgiving dinner last night. Okay, so I know your shoulders are hurting, and that's okay. It's just an indication of why you need to be doing this, because you should be able to do this without any shoulder glitches. Okay? So, comment below. We'll help you get your shoulders back in order. So now, you should be feeling a warmth and a flow of energy coming up into your shoulders.
And where the spirit thrives. Come, join us as we experience this burning celestial
Okay, now, what I want you to do, your feet are as wide as your shoulders. Oh, look out now. Yeah. All right, so let's just get the knees going. Knees going. Bend the knees, stand up. So the hands are going like this. The hands are going like this. You're scooping. So this is scooping up, that's scooping back. And now this is scooping up, that's scooping back. So the hands are doing this. And now the knees are doing this. The knees are going backwards and forwards. So the knees are going double time to the hands. Now, what does this have to do with Qi-Gong? Because your legs are now pumping and your arms are also pumping. Now, most Qigong is done static. That means there's very little movement and you hold postures for long periods of time. So I'm going to step back so you can see my feet. So my heels are banging. And so while my heels are banging, my knees are going. I don't see your heels bang. I want to see, there you go. I want to see the heels bang. Now, this increases the production of bone marrow. And as I said before, fat and toxins accumulate in the bone marrow. And believe it or not, the first place you're going to notice this is in the heel bone of your foot. And the feet are moving twice as fast as the hands. And for all my friends in the Northeast, this is how you do Qi-Gong walking. This is Qi-Gong walking. You're moving the Qi. Now, the way my master taught me this, he put smooth stones in a burlap bag. He put the burlap bag inside of a box, and we had to stomp on these stones. Now, right now, I'm standing on a beach. You may be standing on tile floor or carpet or wood. But the purpose of this exercise is to lower your blood pressure. So what causes blood pressure is plaque in your blood vessels. Now, are you more likely to get a blood clot in your leg or in your arm? Yes, that's right. You're more likely to get it in your leg. Now, how many people have leg cramps? How many people know that leg cramps leads to blood clots? How many people know that a blood clot can lead to a lung embolism, which is certain death, or a heart embolism, or a brain embolism? Make sure you bang those heels. So the music is of critical importance. So my master had a drum, and he would drum for us. Come on, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose the tempo. Keep those knees moving. Yeah, there we go. Now you should feel blood tingling in your knees. You should feel all kinds of stuff tingling, all right? So as we do this exercise, you open up the knees. We sit too much, we don't walk enough, we don't climb, we don't jump, we don't swim, we don't kick. All right? We don't live in Europe where they do soccer. There's no, yeah, so that's why we do Qi-Gong. Now, this next one is for the spine. So you're gonna put your hands on your hips, you're gonna lean forward, you're gonna lean back. Lean forward. Chin out, chin in. Chin out, chin in. So we're moving Qi and blood through the central Qi channel, also known as the Tai Chi pole, also known as the spine. So now we're going to turn that back and forward movement into a side movement. So now as the hips go this way, the shoulders go that way. Now some people roller skated as kids, some people ice skated as kids. So now pick your, there. Come on, get with the rhythm. Get with the rhythm. Yeah, that's right, step. Okay, so now we have front and back and side to side. Now we're gonna do figure eights. So you're gonna put your thumbs in the front, okay? You're gonna dip, go up, down and dip, up, down and dip. So we're doing a figure eight, which is a sideways infinity sign. So we got the movement down. Okay, now we're gonna pick up the speed. Again, you sit too much, and if you don't sit too much, you stand too much. Okay, now we're gonna go backwards. So now you're gonna dip and you're gonna throw your hip back. Dip, hip back. So this goes back. And this is how you learn how to backwards skate. Dip your hip, dip your hip. Now the other name for this exercise is called beauty waist. And this is how you get a pretty little thing right here. Wow, how was that? Now we're gonna add the upper body. Okay, so we've been doing this, right? Now we're gonna add the upper body to it. So you're gonna start like this. You're gonna dip, and as this comes down, there's an exchange, and now you're gonna dip. So I taught you the lower part first, and now we're doing the upper part. I'm sharing Qi-Gong with the world. And I hope you will too. Go to loveqigong.com. Tell everybody, it's more than exercise. It's a philosophy of living. It's the longevity lifestyle. Now, again, your shoulders are going perpendicular to your waist, okay? So you're pushing up. Okay, now that we've got the basic movement, So we're doing the lower and we're doing the upper. Now we're going to speed it up, and this is what it's going to look like. And you're shifting your weight from side to side. So turn it into a dance. Turn your shoulders, turn your shoulders. There we go. That's it. Now we're going to make it progressively easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch me. Watch me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Universal healing. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter who you know. India, China, West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, Eastern Europe, Caribbean, Central America, South America, Norte Americano. It doesn't matter where you're from. Healing is universal. All right. So you should feel it in your arms, but really, it's for your hips and your spine. So imagine there's a pole, and there's this here, and then as you turn, okay? Okay, now this next one is called the dance of immortality. So there's heaven and there's earth. And what we want to do is ensure that we absorb heaven energy and earth energy, and we call that being a superconductor of electromagnetic energy of heaven and earth. So we're going to start with our palms up. You're going to turn to the left. You're going to grab cosmic chi. You're going to pull it into your lungs. You're going to expand your lungs. And now you're going to hold the breath. And you're going to turn to the right. You're going to bend over. Now you're going to bend your knees. And you're going to breathe out. And now you're going to stand up. You're going to grab cosmic. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Turn. Bend over. Bend the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're going to reverse. Now palm down. And now we're going to bend the knees. We're going to grab electromagnetic energy from earth up into the colon, expand the lungs, hold the breath, turn, lean back, and now breathe out. And now grab earthly energy, breathe in, hold the breath, turn, lean back, breathe out. going to reverse. We're going to grab cosmic, pull it in, bend over. And now we're going to reverse, palm down. We're going to grab earthly, pull it into the lungs, lean back. Okay, that is the dance of immortality. Okay. So, how we doing? So, we have a father and a mother. And we are taught that mother is the earth and father's in heaven. But according to the ancient Egyptians, it's the exact reverse. So I'm not going to tell you what to believe. I'm not going to tell you what's right or wrong. But who is the one who tucks you in at night? Who covers you with the blanket? That's Nu'ut, Mother Sky. And father goes out to buy the groceries. So Geb is Father Earth. So the presence of the trees, the presence of the plants, come from Father Earth. Mother is the one that comforts you, but Father is the one who gifts you. Okay? So just let that filter through. So, right thumb over the lobe of the ear. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So this is used to increase blood flow to the brain. It's particularly effective for autistic children, for people with brain injuries, and people who need to stay mentally sharp at all times. And we do this 14 times, at least 3 times a day. Thirteen, 14. Now, I don't know if I told you, you're supposed to breathe in as you go down. I think I did say that. Breathe in as you go down, breathe out as you go up. Now, when you bend your knees, what happens to all the blood? It moves into this area. And when you expand the lungs, it shoots the blood up into the brain. And then when you stand up and breathe out, what happens to all the blood? The blood goes back in. Okay? So, expansion, contraction. Expansion, contraction. That's the yin and the yang. Okay? So, expansion is yin, the mother. Contraction is yang, the father. Yin is cool. Yang is warm. Yin is passive. Yang is aggressive. Wow. So now we're going to do the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. Expansion, contraction. Expansion, contraction. This is the yin and the yang. And this is how we balance it inside of our own bodies. Now, why is the palm up? Because 99% of the time in the daytime, our palms are down. I'm sharing Qi-Gong with the world. Now, we're going to go elbow up, palm is still up. And now, expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction. Palm up, bend the waist. Bend forward, there you go. Now if you notice, we're doing spirals with the spine. You think it's all about the arms. But what you don't realize is you're using your hips and your spine. Make sure your palm is up. Okay, now we're going to get progressively easier. Okay, so we're going to go all the way forward and all the way backwards. And now you're going to lean back and then all the way forwards. All the way forward. Lean back over the shoulder. Wow, I see. I see. Okay, now this is a particular chant called the Medicine Buddha chant. I was initiated in Medicine Buddha in 3 different traditions in Tibetan Buddhism. And I was given permission to teach Medicine Buddha meditation. And that's where you imagine that you become the Medicine Buddha and that you shower light of healing and rays of light and healing into your own body until you become the Medicine Buddha, and then you can heal others. So, this is what we're going to do. So this one is called Wave Away Worry. So, you're going to step, and as this hand drops, you're going to drag the foot. Bend your knees and turn. Keep your eyes focused on the center of the palm. To the healing, to the healing. To the highest healing, hail. May this now become true for all sentient beings to end their suffering. That is what the translation of the chant is. To the healing, to the healing. To the highest healing, hail. May this now become true for all sentient beings to end their suffering. To the healing, to the healing, to the highest healing. May this now become true for all sentient beings to end their suffering. To the healing, to the healing, to the highest healing, hail. May this now become true for all sentient beings to end their suffering. Now you're going to look up at the palm of the hand. Now you're going to look up. And now we're looking up at the Medicine Buddha. And your hand is showering you. This is Tibetan Reiki. And you're giving yourself Reiki. As you lean back and look up, you're showering healing energy from your palm to yourself. the healing, to the healing, to the highest healing. Hail. May this now become true for all sentient beings to end their suffering. To the healing, to the healing. Hail. May this now become true for all sentient beings to end their suffering. Medicine Buddha meditation for you to heal yourself. If you want some help with healing, contact me. Wow. Okay, I think we have come to the end of the road.
Put Qi-Gong in your game and your life will never be the same. Qi-Gong is what I need so that I can breathe. Qi-Gong is moving slow even though my life is fast. Qi-Gong makes me flow so that I can laugh.
There's 30 dances that I teach on the regular. So if you go to loveqigong.com and register, you'll learn all 30 dances.
Put your hands on your hips, side to side, Qi-Gong. Side to side, Qi-Gong. Now hula to the left, side to side. Hula to the left, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now hula to the right, side to side. Hula to the right, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now bend your knees and
drum your bum, drum your bum, drum your bum, drum your bum, drum your bum.
Now roller skate. Qi-Gong, now roller skate. Qi-Gong, now roller skate. Qi-Gong, now roller skate. Now
drum your bum, drum your bum, drum your bum, drum your bum.
Now backward skate. Qi-Gong, now backward skate. Qi-Gong, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front. Qi-Gong, now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front. Qi-Gong, now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front, Qi-Gong. Now Harlem shake to the rear. Harlem shake to the rear, Qi-Gong. Harlem shake to the rear. Harlem shake to the rear, Qi-Gong. Now hands to the sides, and bounce down arms to the sides, and bounce down arms to the sides, and bounce down arms to the sides. Now bounce, now fly to the sky. Qi-Gong, now fly to the sky. Qi-Gong, now fly to the sky. Now open your heart, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of Qi in your hands. Now clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of Qi in your hands. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. You've been warned. You don't get old when you get no sleep
And do not breathe. It robs you of your inner Qi.
Find your joy, find your peace. Qi-Gong, 7 days a week. Put Qi-Gong in your game, and your life will never be the same. You want to make a change in your life, you got to give up the vice.
Give up the coffee, the smoke, the soda, and give up the coke.
We got to change the way we eat, the way we sleep, and the way we treat each other.
Qi-Gong.
Qi-Gong. Make a better life for yourself.
Okay. So we must give our gratitude to the Most High, Father Sun, Mother Sky, Grandmother Ocean, and Brother Earth. Thank you. We must give our gratitude to the Most High, Father Sun, Mother Sky, Brother Earth, and Grandmother Ocean. Thank you for all your gifts and treasures. Thank you for the wind and the rain and the stars and the sun and the sky and the clouds and the storms and everything. We're grateful to be alive. We're grateful to be able to draw breath. We're grateful that we're at the ocean where 80% of the oxygen of the world comes from evaporated seawater. We're thankful for that. Today is Friday, Venus's day, the goddess of love. May the Qi that we have created here today open our hearts and our minds to love ourselves better. Love yourself better each day in every way. Thank you. So I want to share with you that your health is in your hands. Prevention is the only cure, and Qi-Gong is the best prevention. So love Qi-Gong.com, register, get in the daily class, learn the philosophy, learn the breathing, the meditation, the internal exercise, the external exercise, the foods, the herbs, and the philosophy of longevity. Thank you. I'm Dr. George Love for the Blue Dragon Qi-Gong Academy. See you on Monday.